Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Reboot Roundtable. It's New Year's! Happy New Year! We literally haven't done a episode since last year. Get it, guys? Get it? Get it?
Where's the gun soundboard?
Anyways, I am joined, as always, by Jay.
Every strap might be my last. But
And
it'll definitely be
CJ.
yours.
Hello.
Yeah, so today's episode, what are we doing? We are talking about the insane year of fiction coming in 2025. Like, there is an insane roster, and we're going to kind of just pound through some of these
We're gonna
these
what?
things we're excited for coming out next year.
Hey, we're gonna what?
So we've got a list. Some of
Don't
these
ignore me.
are things I'm excited for. Some of these are things Jay's excited for. Some of these things are even things that make CJ's cold dead heart excited.
Oh yes.
Let's not stretch it, Connor.
Anyways, so let's not stretch it. That's a fair point, actually. So let's start first off with a couple honorable mentions. So these are things that we know are coming out in 2025, but we have no month or like day, obviously, of when they're coming out. And so in no particular order, we have Star Wars Visions Season 3 coming out. That's the anime, like, one-off Star Wars shorts. They're going back to all of it being, I think, Japanese artists this time again. So it could be interesting. Season 1 and Season 2 are fine. I'm not a big fan of anime, so I didn't love Season 1. I did like Season 2, where it was a bit more variety. But I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Season 1 was fun.
Yeah, you watched that with me, actually.
I like the one where they were just blowing up
The
galaxies
samurai
for no
episode
reason.
was crazy.
The samurai episode went crazy.
That one was surprisingly good. Yeah, no, so that's exactly, literally that.
That scene was the best part of Visions.
We also have Animal Farm, an animated Animal Farm movie coming out, directed by Andy Serkis, the guy who he's most well known for being Gollum, but he's a very skilled actor and he's a great voice actor. But it's coming out, which I'm really excited for, just because Animal Farm's a great book. It's going to be an animated movie. I think could be pretty artsy, pretty fun. Then we also have Pokemon Legends ZA, where they're going back to Kalos, I believe.
Yeah, so it is the adaptation of Pokemon X and Y.
Yes, yeah, it's the Legends.
The best Pokemon. That
That is a really hot take, isn't it?
Everyone's favorite Pokemon's their first, and that's where I started.
That's
It's only a hot take because it's new.
Black and White.
And to be fair, most people say Black and White, I think. But
Yeah, Black and White is peak. I think
I
Black
just
and
prefer
White, Platinum, or
it depends. Like I said, people
Yeah.
say whatever they started with.
the last honorable mention is Ghost of Yotai. CJ, I know this is the one you wanted thrown.
Yeah.
On.
Okay, let me hear me out. Hear me out. They could literally could copy and paste Ghost of Tsushima on a different map, and I would be happy.
That's
The
fair.
devs cooked with Ghost of Tsushima. They're gonna cook with this. I'm ready for it. Drop
That's
it all on me.
I still need to play Tsushima. It's on the
Do
I
it.
will not be playing Tsushima or Yotai, but I do think it could be a good game from like a purely game standpoint.
It's beautiful.
It is a very pretty looking. The first one was very pretty, and I'm sure this one will be very pretty too. So, going in, starting in January, literally in 2 days, we've got an anime film.
From recording.
Yeah, 2 days from recording. So, it will probably have already been out by the time you see this. Jay, what is it?
It's gonna be Solo Leveling, the season 2. So if I'm correct, it's gonna be covering mainly the Demon King realm, right, CJ?
Yes. That's actually like when I first started reading the manhwa was when those episodes were coming out.
Oh, you started.
It's a shorter
that
arc.
early.
Yeah, I was watching on webcomics, I think. But
Webtoon,
look,
maybe.
no, I wasn't webtoon.
I was gonna say.
But they didn't have it on that. But I will say it's a less or so important arc for the overall story if they go according to the manhwa, but I've got to say still incredibly hype. It does hit. I do hope they'll keep some of the side characters that were introduced and keep them longer than they did in the manhwa. But nothing else, I'm definitely excited for season 2.
I'm not gonna lie. It's in my top 3 arcs. Probably my favorite arc is the where they find Beru, and I can't call the name of the arc. Oh, what is the island? Jeju Island.
Yes,
That's my
the
favorite arc
ant
of all the
colony.
solo leveling.
That one slaps.
But the Demon King run genuinely is probably the most hype in terms of what we're gonna see in terms of Flash scale up until way later in the series. So
Yeah, so
I'm hyped. I'm excited for it.
That comes out January 4th. I don't remember if I mentioned the exact date it comes out. So January 4th. So yeah, that should have come out last week as of the time of this recording. Or as of the time of this release. Next up, January 29th, we get Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the new animated Spider-Man series. That's going to be MCU adjacent. It's definitely a variant of the Peter Parker we know from the MCU. Because they're replacing, it's literally just MCU Peter Parker's origin story, but in a reality where we're not going to be seeing Tony Stark. Instead of Tony Stark, it's going to be Norman Osborn.
Mm-hmm.
Also very much like early days of Spider-Man. Could be fun. I think there's a couple of characters from wider Marvel universe showing up. And the very next day, and it's not a new release, but Marvel Spider-Man 2 comes to PC, which I'm very excited for. That's just something to be aware of. If you're not a PlayStation player, you'll be able to finally play Spider-Man 2.
Don't know why you would. Kidding.
Anyways,
don't do this, boy.
It is
It's the same game as Spider-Man 1, just different story.
29th and 30th, big Spider-Man days, big Spidey days. So, moving on from that, and I don't know, I know, Jay, you haven't played the first one.
I tried.
CJ, I don't know if you played it, but we get Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is arguably, I think, the biggest gaming thing I'm most excited for next year. The first one is absolutely a masterpiece. I highly suggest you check it out. Second one, again, it's just a thing of, they could pretty much do anything. I'm going to be excited for it. But that's going to be a fun release on February 4th. Next one is February 11th. We get Civ 7. I don't think either of you are big Civ players. I love Civilization.
No.
I re-downloaded Civ. I'm going to give it another try.
As an anarchist, I don't know.
It's the government. I hate Civilization.
But yeah, February 11th, that'll be coming out on all the major platforms. Except No, it's on PlayStation. Okay. Then we get on the 14th, we've got our first big cinematic release, Captain America: Brave New World, where we're gonna see Sam Wilson, Captain America, square up against Red Hulk.
And I will probably actually watch this one.
Yeah, I'm in all honesty, I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'm excited. I am excited.
Put your hands
down. I still
down.
want to play a game where we're Captain America during World War II. I still want to see that in a game. I know it's likely not going to happen, but it would be interesting.
Spoiler for ahead in the list, something's coming involving that.
What'd you call me?
Oh?
Yeah, but we'll get to that. It's later in the year.
Austrian funny man.
So,
please?
Yeah, Brave New World is coming out on the 14th. Then we have sometime in February is the Elden Ring Night Reign, which CJ, you wanted me to throw on there. And my understanding it's like a multiplayer Elden Ring. I didn't play Elden Ring, so I'm a little lost on this one.
It is a separate release game. I don't know if you could really call it a roguelike by any means, but it's like a multiplayer boss rush where they bring in both new bosses they're introducing and also old bosses, not only from Elden Ring, but from the Dark Souls series. I believe it's a Demon Souls boss in there, etc. If nothing else, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, I did hear a fun theory about that game, right? I heard a really fun theory that I love the idea of potentially you may be able to do a boss rush of every one of the Souls games, old bosses. Because I think there was something with the number 8, there's been 8 of the FromSoft Souls-esque games, and there's a 8-round boss rush. I'm just saying, that could be really fun, running through every single final boss from every Souls game. I know the Nameless King was in the one that...
No, not again. Not again. He needs to stay dead.
Bring him back! Oh, I'm ready to run fades. I'm so excited. But
so, the only release we have in March is Daredevil Born Again, which is arguably a Daredevil Season 4 soft reboot with Daredevil in the MCU. It's had a lot of reshoots, so it could be good, could be bad, but I'm definitely excited for it. And I'm actually going to finally watch the Netflix Daredevil series, because I only watched Season 1 of that, but I've heard it's really, really good. So that will encourage me to finally see it. Punisher's going to be in it, so that's neat. and we'll obviously get all the cast back from the Netflix Daredevils. And then April 4th, we get the Minecraft movie. Aren't y'all excited?
Thanks, I hate it. only 4 days before my spawning date.
Yeah, so yeah, April 4th.
It's the worst way you could have said my birthday.
That is the worst way. I really didn't want to touch that. Like, what are you in?
No, there are worse ways. Like, you could say 9 months after my conception, but
anyways,
I'm excited for the Minecraft movie.
I'm gonna go see. I'm not gonna see it in theaters. I will.
No,
watch
I'm
it.
going to see it in theaters.
That's awesome. I'm not.
I'm going to get somebody. I'm going to get somebody. CJ, Connor, if y'all want to meet up, we can go watch it.
You gotta pay for my ticket because I'm not putting my money into that.
If that'll get you in there with
Minecraft and chill.
Y'all want to Minecraft and chill?
Oh my goodness.
It's like Netflix and chill without the fun.
Yeah, so we'll get the Jack Black extravaganza of the year on April 4th. April 22nd, we get Andor Season 2. Very exciting. Season 1 was fucking insane. CG, I know you're also really excited for Andor Season 2.
I am. I absolutely love Season 1.
Yes.
It was honestly... I spent a lot of time laughing during Season 1, which usually I don't do during anything Star Wars related, but there were just so many situations that were like, how does this even happen?
I wouldn't say it was a particularly comedic political drama.
It wasn't intended to be, but I just couldn't stop laughing. Like,
CJ,
when Bro gets arrested, the one time he's doing nothing wrong and he gets arrested.
Yeah, and Andy Serkis couldn't swim, so he died. Big Sag.
They put him in the infinite pool, no ladder?
Basically, yeah. And then May 2nd, we get Thunderbolts, Asterix, which is the Marvel movie. It looks spectacular already. I'm actually more excited for it than the new Captain America movie, just based on the trailer.
I have no idea who any of these characters are.
Yeah, Bucky Barnes is coming back, and then just
another guy.
Like villains from some of the other movies. It's kind of like Marvel Suicide Squad, but edgier. So it might be really fun.
Well, you know how I feel about Suicide Squad. I don't think you do, actually. I
know how I feel about Edge.
Yeah, okay, but
CJ.
And
we'll do it later.
In May,
come on, we'll do it later.
Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra, which is the Captain America Black Panther video game set in World War II.
I bet that's gonna be horrible.
We've got no gameplay footage, which is very concerning. We don't know, I think, anything about it last I checked on it. I'm terrified, but it sounds fun. It sounds like a fun co-op experience. But who knows?
Yo ho ho.
I don't. Who knows what we're getting with that? But it's something to be excited for. So there's CJ. There's your World War II Captain America game.
Let's go.
June 13th, we have the live action How to Train Your Dragon.
I'm excited for that.
You're excited?
It looks great. Like it's
going
to be really good.
Terrible.
Well, that's just because you have bad eyes or something. I don't know what to tell you.
It comes down to I don't think they're doing anything new with it.
Yeah, they're not doing anything new. That's the point.
What? No,
they're retelling the story.
That's nothing.
In live action.
It's a waste of money. Anyways,
you're a waste of money.
I'm aware. Anyways,
it looks really good.
It looks
a lot better than Ironheart.
Well, speaking of that, I actually think it could be a surprise good show. The CGI doesn't look bad in the little teasers they've released. I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular, but I do think it could be kind of a Falcon Winter Soldier level show. Pretty just simple, easy quality. I'm not expecting anything insane, but it could be interesting. Next up, we got another anime thing. What is that?
Dan.
Yeah.
CJ, do you want to talk or you want me to go?
Because I've read the manga. I haven't gotten around to watching it, so I'll
yeah, so Dan Season 2 is going to be going over the Evil Eye arc. And I am very excited because it has my favorite fight in the entire manga. And that, dude, they put these two dudes in a box and they just go crazy at each other. Straight hands, fist, blood. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Although the show's very weird. Like, freaky, weird.
Well, that
it's
aside,
an anime. I don't doubt
freaky, weird aside.
Giant worm, dog. That's all I'm saying. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
In July. And then also in July, we get the two biggest cinematic movies coming out in 2025, which is Superman, which looks so good. Oh, that trailer was so hype. I
did just look up Superman, didn't I?
It is Insane. What did you say, CJ?
Homelander.
Homelander.
Don't speak that creature's name in my presence. In my house, in this house, we are a Superman household, and it looks amazing. It looks optimistic. It looks hopeful.
It does look
it
really
looks inspiring. Anyways, also coming out in July.
Sorry, audio listeners.
No, sorry about
to
that.
The two of you, because he never uploads on Spotify.
I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, so it's Fantastic Four First Steps comes out July 25th. Also, we haven't seen a trailer yet, but the Comic-Con footage looked amazing. The suits look amazing. I'm very excited for. It sounds like it's going to be a really cheesy adventure movie. Very fun, very exciting.
Now, why Pedro Pascal is Richards?
I don't know, but they did show a clip at Comic-Con of like kind of his test screening, and it wasn't bad. Like I'm very excited for it, and also Kevin Feige has said that this is the Marvel thing that he's most excited for. That's the guy who kind of leads the MCU.
Yeah,
I'm bringing y'all to a Comic-Con one of these days.
I got to go at some point.
Me and you are meeting up for this next one, CJ.
So so then we got the next couple months. We don't have exact release dates, but we've got Gears of War E-Day. CJ, what is that exactly?
Okay, so this takes Gears of War to the esteemed E-Day or Emergence Day. Gears of War is always focused on what happens after E-Day, and there are certain references to E-Day where we never actually see it. It's like the fall of Reach for the Halo universe. But this is basically what sets Marcus Phoenix on his path. This is where we're going to see how him and Dom kind of meet, how they form that bond. I'm really, really excited for it because we haven't had much that focuses on E-Day. We've had a lot of stuff that focuses on really far afterwards. So I'm excited for it. It's like the prequel that we've needed for a while.
And we're getting that September of 2025. October 2025, possibly, we have Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, which what's a brief breakdown on that?
Yeah,
you got that.
Okay, I got you. So it'll be basically the kind of, it's either the last arc or the arc right before the last arc of Demon Slayer. From memory, because it's been a while since I finished the manga, but it's like a kind of a full tone shift from the entire manga so far. I love it. A lot of people hate the ending of Demon Slayer. I really hope they change the ending. I'm not gonna lie. I hope they pull an Attack on Titan. But it'll be good. I'm excited. The animation's gonna be top quality, so.
And then also coming out in October, we have Marvel Zombies, which is a continuation of the What If episode, which is just going to be fun. I'm not a zombie guy. This is pretty well established Connor lore. I hate zombies, but I'm very excited for this because if it's anything like the What If episode, it's not going to be too gross, which means I can handle it. And it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. And I think they're using some of the D-list heroes, so that should be really exciting.
Now, is this following the comic Marvel Zombies? Because I did actually read it.
No, it's inspired by, but it's a completely new story.
Got it.
Because the Marvel Zombies comic I read bits of, and it is very depressing. And they are going with a slightly more it's animated, and it's going to be a slightly more optimistic story, probably.
Boo.
That's a good thing. Anyways, and so that ends with the last thing we have on our list is in December 2025 we have Wonder Man, Marvel show that we don't know much about. It's going to be about the hero of Wonder Man, an actor with superpowers. I'm not super excited for it, but it could be good, could be bad. Time will tell as we get more information on it.
We will be left to wonder about the man.
Yes, we will be wondering about the Wonder Man. But yeah, with that kind of list of all the things we're most excited for, so what is your all's biggest property thing? What is the biggest thing y'all are excited for coming up?
I think it's obvious. I think it's very obvious.
What is it for you, Jay?
It should be the same for all of us.
If you say the Minecraft movie, I'm going to.
You say One Piece, I'm shooting you.
One Piece? No, it's got to be the Minecraft movie, right?
Is it unironically that for you?
No.
Okay, I was really hoping. I was about to be really disappointed. You were giving real minion.
It's ironically that.
That's fair. What is your unironic most excited thing you're looking forward to?
Night Rain. Absolutely Night Rain.
Okay, Elden Ring, Night Rain. All right, CJ.
Either
what
that or
about you?
solo leveling, but
I'm most excited for Gears of War E-Day because we need another good Gears of War game after Gears 5 because Gears 5 was in a good spot now, but its launch was fucking rough. So
No Man's Sky
I'm
moment.
just saying we need a good Gears of War game. E-Day, the hype is built, it's all there. They just have to make a good release, and the money will flow.
Super fair, and I'm sure you all can put together what I'm most excited for, which is Superman.
Den to den, right?
I'm going to execute you on the spot.
Nah, bro, it's totally ready for Elden Ring.
No, Superman! Superman! I'm so excited. Yeah, so yeah, and we've got all three mediums that we talked about today. Movie, show, game. Oh no, you both chose games. Never mind. I'm stupid.
I mean, I could change the solo
I
leveling.
chose a
if you
movie
want.
and a show. I chose movie, show, and game. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, no. So that was kind of our episode for today. Not one of our longer ones, but we just kind of wanted to talk about what's coming out next year.
No, I am about my
Hopefully,
distance.
we will be on a slightly more consistent schedule with our videos soon, but don't count on it with this first year, with the first week of classes starting for college. I have a new project
I
in
still
the
got a
works,
while.
which you all will hear about when it is ready. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully this next year is great for you. And I can't wait to talk about fiction with you all for the next year.